Well, good afternoon my YouTube friends, it's Margaret here from Orchids and Garden in England, and we have an unboxing. And there we go. Live plants this way on. Now, of course we're almost into October. I've been in the garden this morning planting some more bulbs, and the last 2 days we've had nothing but rain, and the daylight hours are diminishing rapidly, and I thought, well, I've got this need to have an orchid. And but I've said before, I find it very difficult from October onwards, right through till probably May, to get orchids to adjust in my environment. And so when deciding what orchids I wanted, I had to bear this in mind. So, hold on. I think I've had one of these actually before. And they're not cheap, they don't come cheap. That'll give you an idea. Another idea is that they go dormant during the winter. Okay, now I decided to check out Spiceotic. I've never actually purchased anything from them, and let me just show you. Okay. Now, when it's your first time purchasing from anywhere, it's always a gamble. And I'd heard good reviews, but then I'd also seen some of the reviews that weren't particularly that good. And hold on, what I'm wanting to show you is the sorry about that, I've just had it up on my phone. Just let me get it, and then right, this one, it's got a new growth there, can you see? There. And they're imports, they're always imports when you see this little thing here. And this is Moniara Millennium Magic Witchcraft. Okay. 35. Can you see that? Can you see that? So, that's what I've got. That. And the other one is a Catasetum Fred Clark Aura After Dark Black. Now that, you see, that says Black Pearl. Now let's see if it is Black Pearl. Yes, it is Black Pearl. And that should come like that. Okay. So where's the list printed on? Fred Clark Aura After Dark Pearl, £40. Moniara Millennium Magic Witchcraft, £35. There. Subtotal £75. Shipping £6.95. Well, the shipping wasn't £6.95. I think it was just under £6. Total £81.95. Now, I'm not so exasperated about the price, because these type of orchids are always expensive, because as far as I'm aware they're imports. So let me use a pair of scissors. And as I've got 3 Catasetums in my collection already, and they go dormant during the winter, this was the only choice really, because I had thought about Cattleyas, Dendrobiums, but I want something now that I can put upstairs and forget about it. Now the others I've got upstairs are already not dropping, but 2 of them have dropped 1 leaf each. And they're all, although all 3 of them have got flower spikes, they're all 3 of them going into dormancy. Okay, now this is definitely a new import, and I'll show you in a second why. It's because it's on one of these little plastic well, it's a hanger really, isn't it? And so, and this is the new growth here. This is the new growth. So what I'm going to do with this, you see that's the starter bulb. There, that's the starter bulb. And that's this year's or last year's, and that's the new one. Can you see how it's got this root just, this new root just showing there? So this can't have a pure winter dormancy, for the simple reason I need to keep that little root alive. Just bear with me a minute. And then, let's see. Okay, go on. Goodness gracious. There we go. Right, there we are. That's all right at the for a bottom of a pot. Okay, so we've no label with this. It has been grown in, we've no label, and it has been grown in sphagnum moss. And thankfully it is dry. Alright, so, we've got, and you see, we've got several little roots. 1, 2, 3. So, and of course you see, if this has come from South America, this is just coming into growth. Whereas we're going into dormancy. So this one will have to adjust, so I'm going to have to be very, very careful to get this one through the winter. Anyway, so that's the first one. Pull these little bits off. the orchid clade Davy Ranches I had like this, with a little starter bulb and one bulb and a new one, and that's going to flower this time. It's got a good set of roots, look, good set of roots. Right, so let's have a look at the next one and see what we've got here. See, they've had that because they've got their green label on it. So this is, I don't think this is a recent import. That's wet. That's wet. Well, my goodness gracious me, it's absolutely sodden. And they've cut a bulb here. Look. So before they've sent it me, they've cut a bulb and they've never even sealed it. And it's as sodden as anything. Look at that. Ah dear. So from that bulb here, it's sent out, well, it sent out a new one. It sent out two from that cut one. And we've got a new root, can you see? Just there. So what, goodness gracious. And we've got another new growth here. Okay. So these are new roots and this is absolutely sodden. So as Catasetum growers know, you don't have newly emerging roots wet. Not until they're at least 4 inches. Just bear with me a minute. See, I've got this one here, can you see? Tucked round a piece of wood. That one's tucked round a piece of wood, there. This one is tucked round a piece of wood. What's that little thing there? Can you see it? A little tiny something there. So that's it. So what are we going to do now? Well, for a start I'm going to seal that. I'm going to put some cinnamon on. And then I am going to just let this dry out. And put it with some moss in a tiny little pot. Not that one, but in a tiny little pot with some moss. So in a few days, when it's settled down, hoping, I will come back. Well, I'm going to do an update anyway on the Catasetums that I've already got. But look, got to get all this dead roots out. Anyway, 1, 2, 3 new growths, and that one. I'm hoping that'll pull on. It's got to get used to, look at that. God, I can't believe all that crap. No. It's got to get used to our environment, and I'll just put them up in little pots. So thank you for joining me. Fred Clark, our After Dark Black Pearl, and Moniara Millennium Witchcraft, that one. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye now.